So I just want to get into a little theory of my own that I came up with regarding atheists and antinatalists. So I watched this video by Matt Dillahunty. He's this famous atheist. That's what he's big for. And he was going after antinatalism, basically saying that, oh, it's, he can take that down in 2 minutes. It's, it's kind of garbage. And, he was kind of poking fun at antinatalists. But what I have to say is that I think atheists, they spend so much time going after the non-existence of God that they kind of reflexively put a lot of emphasis on existence, and existence becomes kind of this self-justifying principle for them. So God doesn't exist, but we exist, and that's what's important. Not this non-existent God, not these fairy tales, and not these things that don't exist, but we exist, and that becomes important in and of itself, that we exist. So what they do is they place this emphasis on being here and procreating and furthering the human race. And when something like antinatalism comes up, it's just like, oh my God, well, this is attacking existence, right? It's really getting in there and going after existence. So that can't be right. That something is totally off and something is very wrong with that. I'm kind of reminded of something Sam Harris said once, and it's based on the ontological argument for God. And I won't go into the whole argument, but it's essentially saying that that existence is a prerequisite for perfection. So if God is the most perfect being out there, then existence must be attributed to him. He must exist. And Sam Harris said, why is existence a prerequisite for perfection? Where is that coming from? Who said, right? So the idea of playing with existence and what it means is in the atheist stream of things. Like, people do play with that idea, but I think the more kind of mainstream idea is that, without getting into the more esoteric regions of atheism, I think the mainstream is that existence is kind of, like I said, just basically it justifies itself, right? And I think atheists have to get out of that. I've spoken to a number of atheists on atheist groups about antinatalism, and they just have this adverse reaction to antinatalism. They claim that it doesn't make any sense, because how could you get consent from somebody who doesn't exist? Like, they find the concepts very silly, and they definitely believe that we have to continue because we are just reasons unto ourselves for being here. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, so I'll just kind of end it there. It's kind of open-ended, but maybe that's a good thing. So yeah, if you have any comments or anything, just let me know. Bye.